Oh my goodness gracious!
I wasn't expecting that.
It's authentic.
So it's authentic. There's no perpetrating. So
This is me. I ain't trying to be nobody else.
Blue Tigers Fitted Network. Internet's back at it again. Another week, another time, another chance to F things up. And what I mean by F is whatever kind of F. Whatever starts with F. You might be effing doing something now.
Are you mailing it in right now?
That's right. You know how we did a couple shows ago, going a bunch of different letters and letting it flow.
Yeah, let it flow. Okay.
See, F. There you go.
F.
Flow.
There we go.
Can you think of another F, scumbag Sharon?
Finally.
And what say you, regular ass
I was
Tao?
gonna say fuck, but whatever.
What say it again?
I was gonna say fuck, but
Sounds like a good word to me.
Beating around the bush or whatever the fuck y'all doing. I
Or
don't know.
beating around something. Okay. And there it is. The F word. Scumbag Sherv. What up, though, pal?
What up, though?
How you living?
Man, I'm chilling, bro. How you living?
Chilling like a villain. How's your week, man?
It went by like a lightning bolt, man.
Like a lightning bolt.
Bro, we almost at 2018.
Are we?
My mind is being blown.
What does that mean?
That means this year went by fast as hell. That's what that means.
But don't we always say that every year? How fast it went by? Oh, the year just passed me up.
Yeah, but I really feel like we did our first show in January this year. Like, it feels like yesterday.
It does.
Now it's the end of the damn year.
It's true.
So
it's coming to a close.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. Regular ass Tom back in the building.
Yep.
Rocking that BTF logo tee.
Yeah.
That'll be available soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's good. I'm good.
You
Week
good?
was good.
Regular ass week?
Year was good. Everything's good.
Year was good.
Yeah.
You wrapping up your year already? My year ain't wrapped up yet.
I got like 2-3 more weeks.
That's okay. I could have it
I'm
exciting
proud of this
2-3
year.
weeks.
I'm
Shit.
happy about this year. Shit.
What you happy about?
A lot.
The glow up?
A lot of personal shit. I'm happy about.
Is the glow up still happening?
Oh, yes. Definitely still happening.
Okay.
Trying to finish it out strong, baby.
That's what I'm talking about. Finishing strong.
Finishing strong.
It's not how you start, but it's how you finish.
Shit, the start was great, too.
I had a little tortoise in the hair start myself, but
Tortoise in the hair.
yeah, not like that Dunkin' Donuts shit where like the coffee, the donut, and like the croissant is racing each other, some shit like that. You know what I'm talking about?
Only you remembers that.
That's right. Grinding my whole life, nigga.
Was it Cuppy Coffee and Biggie Bagel? Is that what we talking about?
But I remember random shit, huh?
Cuppy Coffee.
Yeah, says a scumbag.
Right.
That shit just hit him.
I would not have remembered that. Cuppy Coffee.
Just hit you out of nowhere. Zapow.
That's how it goes, bro.
That is how it goes, man. Internet's, listen, man. New people logging on, joining here in the show for the first time. Again, thank you. Because they're listening in and we get feedback's coming through like crazy. Word of mouth is dope. I got some cool shit to share with y'all a little later on in the second half as we get to it. But I want to definitely make sure y'all checking out our network partners, man. Definitely let's check out your boy LV over at the Daily Brew podcast. Conversation brews coffee brews conversation. His whole slogan with his podcast. Again, the dopest 19 to 20 minutes of a show that you'll hear. The most impactful, get through your day, your week type of words of wisdom. And again, if you're a coffee drinker, or even if you're not, you're going to like the Daily Brew podcast. So definitely check him out. The ladies over at the G-Spot podcast with the lips turned upside down, like vulva, Yeah. G-Spot girls, also definitely check them out each and every week, man. Interesting topics, man. Interesting convo. Never know where they're going to come from. Literally all over the place. But yeah. Check them out too, man. Our G-Spot girls on this Blue Tigers Fitted Network. But tonight I'm excited again. You know why? Regular ass time.
Why is that?
Because we have guests, and they're not really guests because once they come to the show once, it's like, yo, you're like fam now. Like, you know how we do things and things just flow and you know what to expect. First time you come like, oh, it's a light-skinned nigga. It's a nigga with a beard and this big black nigga named Sherm. And he's bald.
He taking plenty of shots because the mic's like over there. I'm gonna be cool though. Aisha's in the building. I'm gonna be cool.
Iesha from Detroit Riots in the building. Clap it up, internets.
Hey,
what up, though, homie?
Nothing much.
How you been?
Good.
You've been all around.
I have been.
You and Micah, who's absent again.
Yeah, she is absent again.
Where's she at?
I mean, she's chilling. She got to get ready for work. You know,
work will not really work.
She got real world problems.
No, yeah, she got real work to do.
Work. Okay.
Yeah.
Yo, so we're excited to have you back.
Thank you.
I am. You're making big moves.
I'm trying.
Talking about closing out the year strong.
Yes.
You're doing some pretty interesting things. Year by design.
Yes.
Tell the internets exactly what that is. It's more than just a vision board party.
Yes, it is.
I didn't even know people had vision board parties.
They do.
What do they do at vision board parties?
Well, at vision board parties, you usually like put together a collage of images, like how you see your year, and how you want your year to go. But we will not be doing that at this.
What are you going to be doing at Year by Design?
Year by Design is hosted by myself. I have a blog called Am I the Only One? As a lot of people may know or may not know, but it's put on by myself as well as Tamika Collet. She goes by Prista online. And she is from Detroit, but she's currently in LA. She works for Combs Enterprises at the moment.
Nice.
But we were just talking about, just getting ready for a new year, talking about industry stuff because we both work in PR. And she approached me with the idea. She was hosting a similar event in LA and wanted to host something like that in Detroit. And so here we are, Year by Design. It will be happening on December 30th from 11 to 3 p.m. And it will be at Pony Ride, which is 1401 Vermont, and you can get $10 tickets at yourbydesign2018.eventbrite.com. And basically what we'll be doing at the event is we'll have just a few like young Black industry leaders come in to talk and give everyone they'll speak for about 5 minutes, do a 5-minute presentation where they'll be giving real, raw, and uncut tips that will help everybody just get ahead in 2018. So some of the topics will be finance, health and wellness, entrepreneurship, and traveling because everybody wants to do that. And also, everybody will walk away with a professional headshot because everyone needs that for their LinkedIn, whether your your personal profile, whatever it is that you do. Everybody needs that, just to complete the look for your brand. And of course, your ticket includes mimosas and appetizers.
Well,
so this is like an empowerment. Is it more or less a Black woman thing, or is it just minorities in general?
No, and I'm glad that you brought up that point. We want it to be for everyone. I would not say just minorities, but specifically want it to be for both men and women.
Okay.
Whatever your ethnicity is, you can come, but we did want to put an emphasis on Black industry leaders, just because we're living in Detroit, in Detroit, where most of the people are Black, and I just want to put an emphasis on what great things Black people are doing. So this is the opportunity for them as well to come and talk about their personal businesses that they have in those industries.
Right. Anybody we should be on the lookout for if we were to show up at the event? You need to come and meet so and so.
Definitely Tamika herself, because she works for Combs Enterprises, and she's a boss herself.
And when you speak of Combs Enterprises, for those that don't know, the Combs you're referring to is
Diddy. Yeah.
Oh shit.
That's right. God damn it. Not like Jerome Combs or some shit like.
I was thinking of
I don't know who that is.
Like Todd Combs, some
Todd,
powerful white man.
You know how people think internet's be talking about Combs Enterprise. Who the fuck is that? Jerome Combs, Todd Combs from up yonder? No, nigga, it's Diddy. It's real shit.
I didn't think Sean Combs, so that's a good look.
I know. See, niggas like you thought Jerome Combs.
Hey, unfortunately, I am the stereotype.
Yes, you are. Still nigga.
But yeah, she'll be there, and I think that if you want to rub shoulders with someone who is she's not just someone who worked her way up to her position and where she is now and isn't willing to help and give people advice. So if you want to come and meet someone like that, she'll be there. The people who are on the panel also, not the panel because it was more so of a presentation. They'll be going, presenting one after another. But Tracy, who has her own store, just recently purchased a building. So if, that's a big move. If you want to rub shoulders with someone who's doing something like that, they will be in the building.
Yeah.
So
it's a lot of power in that room, man.
Yeah, I like most about it is there's no excuse making in that room. It sounds like
Yeah,
you're in
exactly.
there to do it. Let's do it.
Now
Yeah.
you said your partner, she's already done something similar. She's done it before in LA.
She's
correct?
doing it in
Or she's
LA.
doing it in LA.
Yep.
So how do you guys come up with this whole idea? Like what's to say like, yo, okay, let's do this, but then, the one thing we struggle with, or a lot of people struggle with, is getting everybody else on board, right? You know these people that are influential or successful, but then when it comes down to event planning time, getting the right date, venue, all these things, like how do you guys like strategize that to get everybody in one big room?
Well, really, it's just planning ahead. I mean, you got to give these people like this enough time to be able to put it on their agenda so that they know, what it is that when they should be there. Really, we didn't put it on them to do anything. It was really all on us to plan and put everything together. And then we're just asking you to come and do your part.
Sure.
So it's, they don't have anything to do with, putting together. We're just asking you to come, bring your expertise and help the people in the room, learn what it is that they can do to excel in those different areas.
It's a win-win situation when you think about it, right? Like you've got these, enthusiasts, these entrepreneurs, these business owners, all in one room. So ultimately, it's a dope networking event when you think about it, right? So people pay $10, come in. The fact that they're leaving with a professional headshot is like awesome.
Yep.
Right? Not no shit that you're taking with like an iPhone 6S or nothing like that. A dirty ass wall background.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a nice full-fledged headshot that you can use. But that's dope. I mean, for $10, come on. Let's think about it. Motherfuckers eating combo meals for $10.
That shit more than $10, but that's neither here nor there. I'm just glad there's an event like this coming through Detroit, especially young people centric. You know what I'm saying? Young college graduates trying to make a move for Detroit because I think it's folks like that are shaping our city in particular that are going to drive the urban movement going across the nation now. So it's good to see LA and Detroit linking up like this.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it's Detroit and Detroit technically.
Yeah, because she's originally from Detroit.
Right.
Yep, and we met in college, so that's kind of how we know each other or whatnot. But yeah, I mean, we just want to help lift as we climb, type of thing. Like it shouldn't be a thing where I'm just winning or she's just winning, or we want to help everyone, get the tools that they need to be able to do what we can to make 2018. I mean, just bomb. So that's why we wanted to put the event together. We also wanted to make sure that it was reasonably priced because, if you are obviously like any of us, like young entrepreneurs, you don't have a lot of
funds,
money.
Yeah, for sure. But $10 is feasible. Like, come on.
Yes.
Now. $10. It's two fives.
Yeah.
It's 10 ones.
And it's close to New Year's, right? New Year's Eve.
Yes.
December 30th.
You got drink money. You got $10 come out.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. If you got what's the clubs niggas go to? You got club Whoever Money.
Yeah, Club Whoever. That's the name of it.
Club Joy Road Money. Don't go to Joy Road. Get some knowledge.
Yeah.
Canal. With a capital K.
Or the capital.
So after once this event happens, are you guys planning anything else? You two combining together or anything like that for 2018?
Yeah. What are your plans for 2018 with this?
My plans?
Yeah.
Well,
It's a lot.
Yeah, that is a lot to ask.
It is. So let me narrow it down. So I narrowed regular ass Tom's question down there because traveling you've done a lot of throughout this year.
Yes.
Which has been dope. You make sure you get out of Detroit, right? Clear your mind, whether it's a party, you and your man, whatever it is. Like, the traveling portion you mentioned is definitely important. The health and wellness part of it. So how important is it for you to travel and make sure you get out of your current situation sometimes to kind of refocus?
I mean, it's very important. If I love Detroit, but I think, when we're here, you also like kind of zero in on what it is you're doing. So when you're out somewhere else, you get inspired. Even if you're just going somewhere else you're not going for a specific reason. If you just go, like I put that like on my, bucket list to make that a goal moving forward. It's like, even if I don't go to visit anybody, if I don't go to like a party, like just go somewhere and just book a hotel and then just go walk around and, just look at the different stuff that's there.
Not Greektown, Sherm, Detroit. You got to get out of downtown. You got to stop riding the Q line. Okay, you have to venture out somewhere else than Chicago. That's 4.5, 5 hours away.
I got you. I'm working on it. T. I'm working on it.
Just making sure.
The zoo shouldn't be an adventure for you.
No, it's definitely not. It's definitely not. When you go out of town, do you come back with any kind of like, I ain't gonna say you come back with like ripping off ideas or nothing, but you
Inspiration.
come back. Yeah, there you go. I like that word.
Definitely. That's how we came up with the whole concept of the Detroit Riot, because we went to Paris and were really inspired, just by like how everyone was just encouraged to thrift, encouraged to shop at these, resell places. And so that's where we were just like, we really need to bring that type of environment here to Detroit. So I definitely get inspired, even just, like looking at the structure of different buildings and, looking at the different programming that, that they have in other cities. So definitely I get inspired, which is why I like to go to other places. And other than the fact that you get to just clear your mind, you know.
Now, as far as that goes, and you going out of town and you seeing other folks doing it, when you come back home, do you really feel the movement that they say Detroit's going to come back? Do you really feel that energy when you take on projects like you do? Because I know you hustling, like you got something going every month, and that's dope. But, does it really hit home? Like, are the people out there for you, by you, supporting? Does it seem that way, like TV would tell us? I'm not going to say lie to us, but tell us at least.
And when you say that, do you mean like just like people are like supporting each other?
Our outsiders.
No, internal. Because in Detroit, we never really... It was hard to say, if Tom's got a business, I got a business. I'm going to go fuck with Tom and you fuck with me.
Yeah, niggas want you to get by, just not by them.
But in this, since like 2008, it's kind of been a big boom of like local artists and clothing designers, and everybody's starting to support, rappers even, hell. Is it the same? Is that the feeling you get when you're doing your thing out here and out and about? Like, it's like, okay, I'm starting to feel the energy. Not like I know Detroit's not going to be like a New York or LA as far as energy goes, but when you come home, do you feel it? You know what I'm saying?
I would say like definitely from my like my inner circle, like I definitely feel like everyone that, I have around me supports what it is that I do. And that's all I can ask for right now. But I hope to one day get to a point where, I do feel like the longer that you run your business, whatever it is that you do, you'll start seeing unfamiliar faces that you've never seen before.
Yeah. And that's not always a bad thing either.
Exactly. That's a great thing. Yeah. It's always slow to pick up, and you just have to be patient with the process. I'm not going to say that there's, I do think Detroit does have its dynamics of, kind of like a crab in a barrel from time to time, but I'm hopeful and, I'm, going to be positive in the fact that, the momentum that I have had will continue to move forward.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'll just put it that way.
And it's in transition into, Detroit Riot, right? So, Sharon mentioning every month you kind of have something going on, really every other weekend. I see your post something. But, the sipping shops, continue to talk about that, like update on Detroit Riot. And you guys, like, how's that doing? How is the business going?
I just read an article with y'all in it and like another podcast. So y'all doing a lot.
It's really going good. Just this, like the latter half of the year, we kind of wanted to like go back, refine some things, and try to put some things together for the new year. But most recently, we did like Small Business Saturday over on Grand River. We did Detroit Soup, the Bill Bazaar over there. So we were vending at a couple of different events like that. But, for the rest of the year, in terms of like our own pop-ups, that will probably more so be taking place next year as we just kind of like put some plans in play and things like that. Just make sure that we're ready to just do everything for next year.
Yeah. Are people still like Detroit Riot? What is that?
Of course.
Are you guys dangerous? What is?
Yeah.
Is that what's hot in the street? Rioted. Oh my God. Like,
actually, it's been like a really good tool to have because when we're at these places like popping up or vending at other events, it's really good because like it gets people's attention.
Yeah, it's
like,
a conversation starter.
Yeah, they're like, so what's that? Like type of thing. So I think it's a really good marketing tool, not to play off of, the history that Detroit has had, but there's a reason why we named our business a Detroit Riot, and it's worked in our favor thus far.
So Freddie P.
Yep.
My guy.
Yeah.
HeatFactory.com.
Yes.
How have you guys been able to balance? Because I'm sure there's people listening in that are couples, right? That are, trying to do their own thing, whether it's for a company, independently, what have you. Talk about like balance, right? So focused on, getting your business, your craft up, collaborations here and there. Talk about the balance it takes to have and be in that mindset, business mindset, then to kind of turn that off and kind of be in girlfriend, boyfriend mode. Like, how, is that difficult? Like, how do you manage your way around that? Because it could be tough just in a regular relationship for a nigga that ain't doing shit and ain't working. Nigga that ain't working. We heard and told stories about whatever, right? Like, this is Blue Tigers Fitting Network. We do, right? So it's just one of those things where like, okay, you're trying to get some things popping and it's real shit because you have a relationship. It's a balance. It's a toggle. So I want to know, like, how do you juggle all of that?
Well, it has not always been easy. I'll be completely honest. Like it's a journey with anything,
Yeah.
but at the end of the day, just knowing that we have that mutual respect for one another, that this is something that you want to do and that you're passionate about, and this is something that I want to do and I'm passionate about. And at the end of the day, if you're making money, I'm making money.
There it is.
So
there it is.
So I'm gonna let you go ahead and pay attention to what it is that you need to do, so you can bring home the money.
There it is. See, no, but that's real, right?
Yeah.
Because there's some couples or some people that are like, well, spend too much time with doing
Yeah.
what you're doing. Boo, boo, blue. Like as
Right.
long as it's like, I think is this a mutual respect, and like you said, hey,
Yeah.
respect what you do, you respect what I do. Let's get this money. kind of
Exactly.
thing. So the thing that was dope, like over the summer, we hit up the event, Troy Hustlers, right, versus Troy Players. That was dope.
Mhm.
Yeah, shout out to him. Freddie
Shout
P.
out, man. Freddie P been doing the Soul Sundays and shit. I'm like, all right, he's doing bringing out some old things out the closet. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have to hit him back. Like, all right, player, look at this. That's a whole nother thing. But no, I mean, it's dope. I mean, like power couples are dope because I think that the more you guys continue to grow and just relationships, like it can be rough around this time of the year. It's rough, right? Because it's holidays and it's Christmas and family and who's gonna go over whose house to do what with whose parents and da 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 da. So it's good you don't let the bullshit kind of subside and focus on the main goal.
Yeah, and we're both pretty young, so we don't have like any major like commitments to like anything else right now.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of like that makes it a little bit easier. Now as life goes on, I'm pretty sure that'll get a little more complicated. but right now, it's good for us. So.
Yeah. Word up, man.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just glad y'all doing it at the same time as opposed
Yeah.
to somebody's trying and the other one's sitting at the crib not
Nigga,
doing
please.
shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, why you going out tonight? You got another quote unquote event,
Right.
get that shit.
Yeah, Lawrence, get your ass off that couch.
Yeah, we don't got none of that. So shout out to any young folk.
Sherm, are you Lawrence trying to develop an app?
Never.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Flat out, just did that right there. Never.
I'm just asking if the nigga's Lawrence.
So shout out to the Lawrences out here.
No, don't shout out to the Lawrences out here.
Hey, listen.
Lawrence is a sucker.
If your woman's letting you be a sucker, then shout out to you.
Those are scumbaggery words. Follow those internets. The scumbags.
No, but no, that's good. I mean, so the Year by Design, where was it at
Yes.
again?
It will be at Pony Ride, which is 1401 Vermont. That's in Detroit, in Corktown, and it will be on December 30th from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. You can get your tickets at yearbydesign2018.eventbrite.com. Yep.
$10.
Yeah,
Yep.
Corktown with the uppity people.
They're not that uppity,
They
man.
not that
You talking about
uppity.
uppity. This guy.
Hey, man, you know what? I'm from 6 Mile, T.
Come on, yeah, we know, nigga. Forever. Forever.
So that's good. I like to go down to Corktown and hang out. It's cool.
Yeah.
I have to come down there.
We love it. You got to get Micah back.
Yeah. She'll be at the event.
She'll be out there.
So if you're missing her, she'll
super,
be there.
Super PR. Creed will be down there. Definitely support. She's going to be reporting in. Better see
Yep.
some streams, some live streams. Follow that Blue Tigers Fitted on IG. Any closing words about Year by Design that you want to say to the internet before we go to break?
Just make sure you get your tickets soon because we're already like halfway sold out.
Nice.
So, and you got like three weeks. So I can't say what it will be in 2 weeks, but since we're halfway sold out already, just get on it early.
I get the feeling your 2018 is going to be amazing. So.
I hope so.
The word for
Put it
Iesha
out
is
there.
flourishing.
Oh, amen.
2018 is going to be flourishing.
Oh, it's that time. Okay. So I just hope you don't forget about us.
No, just like a nigga.
Of course not.
Right.
Don't forget about your real friends.
Hey. Ask Jennifer Hudson's old boyfriend how
Who, that wrestler nigga?
I don't know. The plumber nigga that got dumped, but that's a whole nother issue.
Wait, I thought she was with that wrestler nigga from the TV show.
Yeah, so you don't forgot about the plumber.
Punk.
Dang.
I don't follow other niggas' lives. I'm trying to worry about my life, okay? I don't worry about what's everybody going. That's what's wrong with you niggas. Worry about what's going on with everybody else. Worry about yourself.
All I'm saying is I don't want Aisha to get too big and forget about her.
Never.
Here we go. Spoken
Never,
words from a
never.
scumbag. On that note, internet, Iesha, you hanging back second half?
I am.
Oh, yes. We're going to get into some shit.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yes. My favorite part of the show. Year by Design. Go check it out. Internet's December 30th, 11 to 3. Get there.
Yes.
And on this note, Freshly Made Beats, take us to break, and we'll be right back.
You are now listening to the G Spot Podcast. Oh, no, wait. It's the Blue Tiger Spitted Podcast.
Blue Tigers Fitted Internets, we're back. Freshly Made Beats, thank you for taking us through break with them dope beats. Check them out, man. Freshly Made Beats on IG. Where do we go? Second half gets all loony. I think people literally listen in for the second half. Like the first half's dope,
That's
but
cool too, though.
but they know like the first half, like Iesha's here, so they're gonna listen. They're gonna be like, okay, who is she? We need to figure out what's going on. Let's listen. But then the second half, people know it gets buck nasty. And take nasty however you want to take it, right?
Right.
However you like to dish it out.
Right.
It gets nasty. So then people are excited to hear what comes out of your mouth.
You might want to be careful on these innuendos and this topic subject. But that's a whole.
Well, look, okay. It is innuendos. Spell it. GOOGLE. Oh, big word, having ass, can't spell ass. All right. But anyway, we're going to take it to you, internets. We're going to take it to the folks that hit us up. This actually came from an email. All the way from like North Memphis. All right. And dude's name, we're gonna get into this. We've never done this before. But we're just gonna get into it.
I'm curious to hear.
There were some things that they told me to leave out, but only read this part, so I'm gonna do that, and that's fine. Whatever. No big deal. So we appreciate you, internets, for emailing on in. And the email goes as such. Dear BTF. My name is Tony G from North Memphis, and I'm a huge fan of the podcast. Writing you all today for some advice on baby mama drama. We love that here, don't we, regular ass time? Here we go. Father of two kids.
Yeah, I'll take that, Sharm. Thanks.
And father of two kids and been divorced for over 4 years now from my ex. My kids are 14 and 7, and both have joint custody. I want to know how to handle situations where my ex does not want me to see my children even on my days because she's jealous that I've moved on and found somebody that cares for me. We don't have a ton of contact outside the kids' doctor and dentist appointments and making sure the kids have school clothes. She loves to try to get into my business no matter if it's my work or who I'm dating. She just recently started to not bring my kids over on the days that are court appointed to me. I don't know if I should take her to court for violation of these days or try to talk it out. Thing is, it's damn near impossible to talk to her. Stuck in a place that I don't know what to do. I love my kids and fought very hard to keep them after the divorce. Don't like that she's trying to paint me as the villain when all I'm trying to do is support my family. Help your boy. You're down south folk. Tony G, keep doing your thing. Regular ass time. Want to answer this from Tony G?
Yeah.
North Memphis, what up?
North Memphis.
3-6. And that's 3-6 land, ain't it? Yeah.
Anywho. So it's quite universal. It's not specific.
Is
to
it
Memphis.
universal?
It is universal. A lot
Okay.
of niggas go through this shit.
A lot of niggas.
So first off, court is your friend.
The court is your friend?
Document.
I thought it was the friend of the court.
No. Document.
Okay.
I gotta make notes, record everything you possibly can.
Tony G, listen, baby.
Just everything, because if you're actually doing everything that you say you're doing, the court is your friend. Some things you got to chop up as a loss. You can't be friends and buddies with your exes all the time. Sometimes.
Now this is a situation where he was married. This has been divorced for over 4 years. So dude was married. It's not like baby mama drama. You got a chick knocked up and then
same
y'all just get well.
They're the mother of his children, correct?
Carry on, regular ass.
Same shit. So, anywho, you get to a point. Everybody in a perfect world would love to be cordial and friendly with their exes, and everything is right as rain and all that shit.
Hi, Gwen. Hi, Mac.
Shit doesn't work out like that.
Yeah,
it can start out like that, but at the end of the day,
I'm gonna kill that motherfucker.
People are still people. You know, and if it's a thing where she's bitter because you've moved on or whatever the case may be, I would highly advise you get the courts involved.
So you're telling Tony G to get the courts involved, right?
I mean, if it's a thing where she's keeping his children from him on the court appointed days that he has, you definitely need to do that.
Correct. I agree.
Because that's someone being a bad mother at that point. That's someone, you know, unless he's not telling the whole story.
Which would right. There you go.
Know, if it's truly as he says, oh, I'm Mr. Innocent, I'm doing everything I'm supposed to be, I just want to be a good father. Okay, yeah, well, use the court.
Right.
And you'll be fine. You know, you can go through those percent. It's going to be tough. I think he said one of the kids was 14. Right. That makes it a lot more difficult.
And it didn't say boy or girl,
because that child has a better understanding of what's going on in the situation, and then they're more susceptible to, you know, it could be he could be putting something in that child's ear, she could be putting something in that child's ear. As tragic as that is, you have to look at the situation for not only the benefit of what's right for the kids, but yourself as well. You can't let your past dictate your happiness for the future. You know, what happened. You got to keep moving on, keep pushing. You know, he's in a better situation. You know, you got to do what you got to do to keep moving forward.
Absolutely.
Not going back to the, you know, the bullshit, basically.
The bullshit. Bitter. When you say bitter, can you think of something bitter that you tasted and the face you made when it tasted bitter? When I hear bitter, I think I want to hear the word bitch after it, like bitter bitch. Because you make like a skunky beer face. When you taste something bitter, you're like, oh. And to call somebody that is funny as fuck to me. Yeah. I don't know what it is. Seeing how we have some estrogen in the room, we should, based off of Tony G's description, saying he is, let's just hypothetically say this guy's a good dude, right? He didn't tell a story. That's one of the things we couldn't read, but whatever. Saying that he's a good dude and he legit wants to take care of his kids, knowing that there's some deadbeat dads out there, right? And it says he fought hard for custody, joint custody, whatever. What do you say? What do you say to this bitter ex that's trying to keep, you know, the two kids from a good dad that wants to actually be with them?
First, a disclaimer: I don't have any kids, so it's a little bit harder for me to speak from.
But you got girlfriends that got kids.
I do, and I mean, from the letter, I think I'm automatically like biased to like his side, especially like how he described the entire situation. But in a perfect world, as you said, if this is like as true as he's making it seem, I agree with Tom. Like, you just have to kind of go through the court, because I mean, there's nothing else that you can do outside of you know, law enforcement and the judicial system to get her to do what she needs to do. And just like he said, at the end of the day, you are being a bad mom at that point when you're keeping your kids from their father, because that's not helping them at all in any situation.
Yeah, I mean, and I think it's the same way. I agree with you guys. Like, you know, someone that has joint custody, they need their mother, they need their father, right? The children, 7, 14, or whatever. It's a situation where, you know, you don't want to, if you're jealous of the other person or doesn't want to know, like I said, in business and in whatever else, that ex could be crazy over, oh, you found somebody else and moved on. Like they said, it's been 4 years now. It's a long time. 4 years is a long time. I'd have been ghost. Deuces. Not even giving you a second thought. But that's just me. But yeah, because it's important. I mean, children, you know, look at that kind of thing. They remember that kind of thing, right? So it's, you know, you don't want to be a weekend dad or a weekend mom kind of thing. That sucks ass. Nor would you want to have your children always associated with the police. Like when daddy come around, he got to have the cops with him. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like that's fucked up, right?
That's
because
a fucked up thought.
But there are some women out there that do that, right? Like to the deadbeat dads out there, okay, you guys are suckers. Fuck you, right? But to my man, you know, Tony out there, look like he's trying to be a legit dad. And, you know, there's not a lot of dudes out here that really want to actually spend time with their children. So this guy sounds like he wants to. So
You think Tony's gonna get his kids something good for Christmas this year? Because I don't know. Something tells
Christmas,
me
this pagan holiday you
hey,
represent.
listen, it's for the kids. Okay?
No, fuck
it's for
that.
the kids.
That's foolery.
It's for the
It's
kids.
foolery.
Tony sound like he ain't gonna get his kids shit though, so that might have a part.
Why?
Of
Spoken from a scumbag.
I just reading the context clues. Tony G from the north side of Memphis. He just sounds like. I'm just saying.
Context clues,
I'm just
nigga.
saying. I'm just saying.
Yo, that's the name of the
He
show, by the way,
sounds like
Tom.
he's a good dad.
Context clues.
It sounds like he's trying, but he might not be able to take care of them for Christmas.
But that doesn't mean
Nigga,
he
this
still
ain't about
doesn't
Christmas.
deserve time.
No, it doesn't.
So this is what you're giving our listener, Tony G, to get his kids some shit for Christmas?
BTF Creed wants to hop in, and I'll answer your Christmas question in a second. But it's all a part of it because, I mean, it's all a part of being able to take care of yours.
Hey, no, Creed here. No, I fully agree with Tom. I feel like if you want your kids, go ahead and involve the court. Like, cause she will, and she has apparently. But I also agree with Joe. BTF Fresh. BTF Fresh, shout out to you, bro. BTF sure. Anyway, so I agree with you. The fact that he should maybe he's not ready for the kids. Maybe he's not doing everything that he should be doing. Maybe he's not getting great shit for Christmas.
You come from the
anything
bitter
at
woman
all.
perspective. I'm trying
No,
to
I'm
come
not.
from Tony
I'm
G's
coming
perspective.
from real life perspective. So don't say bitter woman. Thank you.
Regular
Okay,
time.
so first off, fuck this being about Christmas.
Yeah.
This is somebody's kid.
Yeah, exactly.
So who gives a
I
fuck
agree
about
with that.
Christmas for one?
But I'm not even necessarily all the way speaking on Christmas. I was agreeing with the fact that maybe he's not able to offer as much as he should to his kids. Is what I'm saying.
AKA he's broke, Tom.
Okay, assumptive ass motherfucker. So anywho,
yeah. Next
That's it.
caller. Go ahead, regular ass time.
baby, think what I was about to say. Forget what I was about to say with that
Speak
shit.
your truths.
Right.
Fuck a scumbaggery.
He's broke. Come on.
He's broke. Nigga ain't got
Anywho.
no business. Oh, fucking monetary gift ass nigga over
God, trolling ass.
here. Trolling ass nigga. Yeah.
For
some
the
more.
record,
Go
for the
ahead.
record, I have 0 children, 0 baby
Exactly.
Yeah,
mamas.
nigga.
So
Did you get a G.I. Joe with the
So-
kung fu grip, nigga, at Christmas? You sound like a little bitter.
I don't want to. I don't want to bring up my Christmas. That's neither here nor there.
That nigga didn't get a G.I. Joe. Yeah, I got a G.I. Joe. I had no batteries for that shit.
Christmas.
Daddy told me that shit was
Listen.
coming next tomorrow, and it never came.
If you're like me, I feel like once you're 13, Christmas is over anyway. But that's a whole nother.
13?
That's a whole nother.
There go these weird ass numbers.
That's a whole nother-
13? What in the fuck? Don't want to have kids past 45. 13 is the number to fucking believe in Solid J. Nick, what?
That's definitely a different whole turn into something else. But, you know, if you want to play.
Let's help Tony, man.
Yeah. You know, well, this might not help him so much. But,
Oh, Jesus.
you know, if you want to, you know, kind of play like devil's advocate kind of thing. So, you know, everybody when they tell their side of a story, when it's something that's going on, you know, they always tell they're the righteous
There's
one.
two sides to every story,
Yeah.
and somewhere in between lies
Yeah.
the truth.
So you never know what could be. It had to be something to cause this woman to become bitter.
Absolutely.
Okay, a woman just isn't bitter just to be bitter.
What if
that
she's,
just doesn't?
what if she's
doesn't
ugly
exist.
and Tony got a fine bitch now?
Well, that's fine, but that was him doing something to make her bitter. He
Hey,
found a
better
you know,
bitch.
yeah. So
Okay.
anywho, but in the beginning, you know, he chose her. He chose to have these 2 children, and it was a big age gap there. They got married. He chose this woman. So at one point, they were both good. They were both happy, no bitter, no nothing. So somebody had to do something in order to cause this to go astray. So whoever it is, I'm sure Tony isn't. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that. Yeah, it was this other chick that I'm with now happened to be the chick that I cheated on my wife with.
It was her best
Not
friend.
saying this is what you did, Tony, whatever, but it's something you can't. You know, when
Let's
if
stay on the
anybody else writes into us, do us a favor, keep it real. Okay, we want the good and the bad. You know, we want the whole full story.
That's
like,
why
look,
your daddy ain't shit.
yeah, you know, like, look, BTF, look.
I was weekend
I
prison.
was
had the nigga.
I cheated on her. I'm trying to do right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing good. It's been a few years. I'm trying to do right by my kids. This is why she's bitter. Now what should I do? That's different.
Okay.
But at the same point, I mean, at the end of the day, positivity always overrules negativity.
Look at that.
Always.
Two wrongs don't make a right.
Go about the right way of doing it, which is the court, and just see that shit through.
So let
That's
white
it.
people decide your fate.
No.
Oh God.
Internet's regular ass time is saying let white people decide your fate.
Tom is definitely not saying
Go,
that
go
dumbass
Judge
shit.
Judy because you niggas can't get it together.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Anywho, there's plenty of black and Hispanic
Fuck the
people in the
judicial system,
judicial
okay?
system.
Okay.
So anywho,
It's another word you don't know how to spell. But go ahead.
that sounds like a bitter ass nigga
That's
right there. So
ICIAL.
anywho,
But go ahead.
speaking of bitter niggas,
Don't matter. Don't speak on my truth, nigga. Speak for yourself.
I'm just saying positivity all day over negativity.
Is
It'll overrule it. It may not seem like it in the moment. It may take a while, but every single time.
What if two people can't get positive? What if one's positive and one and
Well, they
one's
cancel
negative?
each other out. That's how it works. So fuck them both. That's how it works.
That's why.
Fuck them and they.
All right, well, fuck them. That's why. Fuck them and your kids.
Yep, that's what
regular
I was
ass
gonna
time.
say.
It's a goddamn shame. Tony, thanks for writing in, man. Appreciate you. Hope we didn't lose you as a listener and gave you some type of advice. I don't know what type of advice.
Oh,
is
she was
regular
worth
ass time.
it.
Hope she was worth it. Jesus.
I'm fucking around. God, he listens to the show. You know how we joke. Y'all the ones being sensitive right now. Shit.
Bitter bitches.
All right. God damn.
Well, listen, man. It's crazy that we happen to mention this little email because it kind of just kicks on into the next thing. You know, Tom, you want to talk about Russell Simmons ain't the only one. Brett Ratner getting busy. Matt Lauer from Today Show, The Daily Show, whatever the fuck the show is
That
called.
shit actually shocked me.
It's hilarious. No, it doesn't shock me. He's a white man. Doesn't shock me.
Well,
They smack
that shocked
titties.
me.
Listen, they smack titties. Listen.
They what?
They smack them. Anyway.
Okay, whatever.
Listen, none of this shocks me. What's crazy to me is that I think this is some kind of like setup where somebody's Donald Trump in the button on all these niggas like doot,
No.
doot. Like niggas is like
Nope.
they're hitting every dynamic.
Nope.
Hit Russell Simmons.
Nope.
Hit Matt Lauer.
Nope.
Hit this.
No, that's
Listen,
not what's happening.
It's somebody behind
Definitely
it.
not
You
what's
remember the Chris
happening.
Rock joke? Chris
I
Rock.
don't like Chris Rock.
I love
so
Chris Rock.
Good for you.
Chris Rock was talking about how like when something gets fucked up in America, they blame Michael Jackson for everything. Michael, we need you to rape another kid. We gotta set the diversion on you. You've got to touch
No.
someone, and the focus has to be your way while we do this.
No.
Conspiracy theory.
Don't
thinking-
bring conspiracy
Listen, no, I'm
into
just
this
thinking
shit.
it's one of
No,
these things.
fuck no.
Here's the thing. Where
No.
are all these kids that's coming out saying, "Yeah, I got touched by Matt Lauer. Yeah,
It's
I got touched
women,
by."
not kids.
No, it's Brett Ratner. It's kids
Okay, that's you
that were
said
trying out for
it's-
movies.
It's kids.
Anywho,
it's
women,
and
kids.
whoever.
Listen, it is kids. Listen. No, Brett
Brett
Ratner
Ratner.
had
That was a
X-Men.
teenage boy,
He was
yeah.
doing casting. For those of you guys that don't know, he was casting, and he allegedly
Yeah,
made
all of
kids
this
get butt
is
naked
allegedly.
for a scene.
It's not.
It's all alleged. However, the thing that fucks with me is that if it's allegedly, like Usher's herpes, right, who hasn't came out and made a statement, if it's alleged, then why did Russell Simmons step down from all of his companies? If it's alleged, you don't step down from all of your companies. If it's alleged, you're not on Good Morning America or Today Show or whatever the fuck the show was called, you're Matt Lauer, and you get fired from your job.
Well,
if it's
Russell
alleged.
Simmons pretty much fell on the sword. Like it wasn't alleged with him.
And
fuck
Brett-
it.
and Brett
I wasn't
Ratner-
shit. I did it.
And Brett Ratner, who he was supposedly doing shit with, is next.
Yeah, justifiably so. If you're out here being a piece of shit, you need to be taken down. The only one that's not being taken down is the quote unquote leader of the free world. And that's a whole nother issue. But I think all these guys, if we're out here touching women inappropriately, touching kids especially, you got to get the fuck on, bro.
It's gross, but who's pushing this button? Because clearly this shit just didn't happen last week, and somebody's like, "Oh, here it is." Like what? Like you know what I'm saying? Each like, what do you think like is going on? Because it's just so like every week we hear somebody else popping up in the news for this. Ryan Seacrest was a couple weeks ago. Prior to that, a month ago, who was our guy that we can't stand? Ludacris couldn't stand. Bill O'Reilly. Same shit. Like so. It's something like, what are your thoughts on that?
It's interesting because I was talking to my boyfriend about it because we were just like, you know, a lot of these allegations are coming out like one after another every day is something else. And, you know, I was telling him, well, he was saying that like, is it real? And I was just like, I think, you know, it's definitely real. It's just something that was never talked about until now. And so now all of a sudden it's, you know, everyone feel comfortable with, you know, saying what happened to them while they're in the workplace. It's just kind of is rape culture. That's just what it is. And I was telling him that like it's so common that I can probably say that I've been probably touched inappropriately in the workplace, but I can't even remember because it just happens. You know, you don't even think about it. You know, it's just some stuff that you just try to overlook. And I don't even think it's in the workplace. I was telling him, like, you know, when I'm in the club, just because I look nice doesn't mean I want you to touch me. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, I mean, it's everywhere. And so I just think that that's just kind of like the rape culture at this moment. Like, and it's just something that needs to be addressed.
Yeah, it definitely does need to be addressed. I don't think it's something that we should shun and say, "Oh, that's just how it's been." No, that shit.
No, but here's the thing. Like
that
Terry
needs to
Crews,
go.
right? Terry Crews, the same thing with old boy from Hollywood.
Because the dude was doing what he.
But
did
this is what my thing is. To Aisha's point, is like this shit's always been happening.
Yeah,
it's dark
that's
Hollywood.
fair,
It's dark whatever. Like it's been happening for
ever
years.
The casting couch and all that. You know what I'm saying? Same thing. That's the same thing.
No, I'm talking about.
Oh, this guy. I don't know what Teek's got going on with the casting couch.
Anywho,
But anyway,
he said casting couch is off. No, I'm just saying, like, you know, like this shit happens day to day. It's like you said, you know, you guys are sitting up talking about it because, yeah, is it real? Because every week, every day, it's somebody new. So my thing is it who's doing it? Who's like got the gall and like, we're not gonna take it type shit no more to stand up and say, well, he did it. He did it. He
who's
did
doing
it. She
what?
did it.
Let me ask you that.
These quote unquote people making the allegations against these people. What now? Why now? Why now? Because it's popular to do it.
No,
right? It's popular to do it now.
No,
Usher's herpy fat bitch doesn't have it, and he's suing her now.
That's
What's going on?
insulting
There's
to.
a gateway open now. So
yeah,
there's a gateway open now. So yeah, they may not have done it before because they might have tried before and nobody listened to them. But now there's a gateway. Everything that happens is there's like waves to media attention and stuff. There can be, at one point I can remember when tsunamis was a huge thing. And then fucking police shootings was a huge thing. It's like, it's a thing. You know what I mean? So now the gate is open for this. So now, of course, you go, okay, let me go ahead and let
all these people that's been touched is like, all right, let's do it now.
Yeah, I mean, because
now's my time.
If you have a thing where you've done that before, because there are women that have done this, have made reports.
I mean,
they have
look at
police reports.
Bill Cosby shit, though.
No,
so it's the same
not
shit.
just him. Just saying, like, there are women that have made these allegations before. They have records of it. And it's just unheard. It's not listened to. So now that it's popular in media. So now media is going to pounce on everything they can.
Basically,
So
you're
now,
saying,
I mean, it's just in the forefront. So of course, it's going to
so
sound
basically,
like
you're
it's a lie.
saying, ride the wave, and if you've been touched, wait till your time when motherfuckers is doing it. Because I am listening. Because you're saying that it's given a gateway, it's given an opening. Since now these allegations have come out and things are getting exposed in social media or media. It's okay to say, okay, hey, me too.
No.
So what are you saying?
If you try to walk out this door right now, right, and it's closed, you're just gonna keep running into the motherfucker.
Okay,
right?
Lemming shit.
Somebody open up the door, you can get through that shit.
Why can't you open up the door?
Maybe you ain't got the motherfucking key.
Well,
Who fucking knows?
That's my
but
point.
the whole thing is, it's got the attention of the world right now.
But that's what I'm saying.
You can't tell me
people
that
are doing it when it's popular.
No, you can't tell me that Lisa. This is hypothetical.
Turtle, right?
Lisa from whoever.
Saved by the Bell.
And is getting touched by some senator. She's helping a fundraise for him,
Distinguished
right?
gentleman shit. Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. Listen. She's helped fundraising for him. She's been doing it for years. She made a report against him saying, "Hey, he touched me inappropriately." He's running for a senator, and they're like, okay, well, you make a report, and that's all you ever hear of it. You never hear anything else about it. Right now, anything with anybody that's a senator, any whatever political anything, it's got all the attention. So she could go like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm gonna go to Fox 2. I'm gonna go to whoever.
So why didn't she walk through that? Why didn't she walk through that door before? Is my thing. All I'm simply saying is, it's always there. All I'm saying is,
it's definitely not there. You're not listening to what I'm saying. You're definitely not listening to what I'm saying.
Listen to me. All I'm simply saying is, it seems like these high value, high profile people are being targeted now, right?
So they're targeted. So people that touch women inappropriately are targeted.
Listen, I'm not agreeing with these people. Listen, what I'm saying is now all these Joe Schmo from fucking whoever boxing corporation isn't coming out in the media because it's Joe Schmo from a fucking boxing corporation, right? But we don't hear about that. We hear about the Ryan Seacrest who's getting paid $5 million a fucking episode for American Idol.
And that's why
to do shit. They shouldn't do it.
No, not at all. That's not what I'm saying.
So
That's
it's
not what I'm
like,
saying.
why not
You're
get it
saying,
where you
you're
can?
saying
They have
get in where you can.
No, I'm saying they have that avenue. They have the tool needed to get it heard. Like, hey, this motherfucker touched me 20 years ago. Nobody's listened to me before, but somebody's listening now.
But why are we now just reporting it when it's trendy versus when it happens?
That's the way the news works.
It's not
That's not the way.
not even to like touch on the news or being trendy. A lot of sexual abuse is kept undercover. Like, I don't care if it was your uncle, your fucking brother, or anybody else, maybe this fucking senator or any of that. A lot of sexual abuse is not talked about. It's a lot of grief to that. It's a lot of...
So why do it when it's popular and Mary Sue and
because
whoever else
that
from the West Coast, East
that
Coast did
person
it?
on the media, that woman, she stood up for what she believed in, and she gave you strength.
But it's almost like,
No,
to me, it's almost
hope.
sending the message as
It's
don't
hope.
do it until somebody else does
It's
it.
not that. It's hope. If this
go ahead.
person can stand up, and then I can too. If she can stand up and talk about it, then I can too.
So say it.
I got a good one.
What do you? Go ahead.
So, the logic you're using, right? So, there was a time when black people couldn't vote.
Correct.
One person, a few, not even one person, a few people
Now you take it to slavery.
fought their ass off
Not
to
a good
vote.
analogy, but go ahead.
No, it is. Because, listen, a lot of people, some people fought their ass off to finally get to vote.
Mm-hmm.
Now you got however many black people able to vote because somebody broke through, somebody got that attention, somebody did whatever. It's the same thing. Like this shit happens all the time. There's one woman, I can't remember one of the senators that just resigned. He's not real popular or anything like that. But
What, you talking about here? Or?
no, in Washington, one of
Okay.
the main senators that the dude that used to be on SNL.
Yes.
It's another guy that
It's
resigned
another
the
guy.
same
I know
hour
what you're talking
after
about.
him.
I know what you're talking
Him.
about. Yes.
This dude tried to get women pregnant,
Oh, yeah.
and they have reports of these women filing complaints about him years ago. But now they didn't go to the media or anything like that. The media dug it out and was like, "Hey, this is what happened. These ladies haven't even came out against him yet." And he had to resign because of something the media dug out. You know, the media is they're very particular in what they do. If something, I mean, I hate to use the word like it's a wave right now for that.
It's strategic.
It is what it is. So why wouldn't a woman use that? If something
that
actually
avenue.
horrible happened to them, why
Sure.
wouldn't they use that?
No,
Why not?
listen.
I don't care if it's a celebrity or a nobody. Just do it. It's getting out there. It's letting that person know. It's letting the world know who that person actually is. Because I have zero remorse for these dudes. Like, for real.
What I'm trying to understand or determine from BTFT, are you saying it is bad that they're coming out, period? Or
No. I'm not saying it's bad. Hell no. Because
okay,
if
so
something's
wait,
been
but
affected-
does it matter? If
What do
you
you mean?
committed, if you killed a man in 1901 and it's 2001,
That
you still killed
doesn't
a man.
matter. But if you had sex with somebody or somebody inappropriately touched you 20 years ago, don't come out 20 years now because it's popular to come out and do
why?
it. No, it should have been done. Whether the record's there to Tom's point.
But you said don't.
No,
I just want to know why.
No, not like in don't. Like, I'm just saying don't feed the hype of, oh, well, Mr. Me Too. Yeah. as a
Why
matter of
not?
fact-
Why
as
not?
a
But
matter of
listen,
fact-
because this is James Brown said it best. This is a man's world.
It's man's world. White man's
Okay,
world.
so
Tupac said that.
and unfortunately, women got to deal with this bullshit a lot every day, all day. And there was a time in which it probably was cool for a 40-year-old man to hit on a 14-year-old man. That shit ain't cool no more.
Whoa.
So
that shit's never cool. in my
No,
book,
yeah,
but
it definitely was cool. At one point in time in
It
this
was kept
American
quiet.
history.
I'm
It
literally
was
saying
kept
it's
quiet.
never was cool in my book. But
Listen,
go
your
ahead.
grandma might be 20 years younger than your granddaddy, but don't nobody want to talk about that.
Right.
That's a whole nother issue. And
My
they,
granddad
and
my
they met
grandma
when she was
wasn't 20
12,
years younger than
so
my dad.
that's a whole nother issue.
Here you go into some other shit, slave
No,
Sherm. But go
all
ahead.
I'm saying is we've evolved as a culture. Like, you can't look at it and say, "Oh, this is just a bunch of women complaining." No, fuck that.
No.
All this shit was wrong. Everyone,
It's
if
all
if it's wrong, wrong is wrong.
It's
I don't care
all
what it
wrong,
happened.
and I'm not trying to take up for any of these people that have been accused of doing any act. I'm
So
not doing
what's the
that.
questioning about?
The questioning is about the simple fact that don't come out now, right? If the act happens and you don't do shit about it, and you just say, like you said, rape is this, as quiet as this, sexual abuse is this, that, and you're quiet and you're dormant, and it takes the one person to break through for you, so you felt empowered enough 20 years later to say, "Me too."
That's strong.
Listen, it's strong, and I'm not against that. I'm not against that at all.
It
So
is.
don't get my words twisted. I'm not against that at
Trying
all.
to figure it out.
But at the same token, you should also speak up about that shit. I'm just simply saying, like, that shit should be like, don't feed like the media tries to be and twist and turn a ton of shit for you to feed you and tell you, ooh, this is good. Ooh, that's bad. Don't be with the media.
I hear
Right?
what you're saying,
You know
but
what I'm saying?
a lot of people, like in the workplace, like if this situation happens in the workplace, their jobs are threatened, opportunities are
For
taken
sure.
away for them not saying a lot of that stuff. People's
Yep.
lives are threatened.
Yep.
So, they don't feel comfortable with coming out and saying what happened to them. And, so it's
Because
not just
everybody's
about
not strong like that.
Exactly.
Right?
And it's not even just about not being strong. It's the fact that, a lot of these people are in Hollywood where their careers were threatened. You
Yep.
know, a lot of that stuff will be taken away from them if they did, come out and say some of this stuff. So
And it's not even just like Hollywood. This is literally every walk of life.
yeah.
I can remember perv managers I've had working at Target like sexually harassing.
Allegedly.
No, they was definitely
no.
scumbags. Okay, I don't fuck them. Okay, fuck them.
Have you reported them scumbag?
That's not up to me. But to your point, I get you. I don't know if they went and took that step and said, "Hey, the line manager is talking
Probably
crazy to
not.
me." They probably didn't. And if they did, I don't know what happened and became of it. All I'm saying is, in this day and age, it's not unfamiliar for a man in quote unquote positions of power to be an asshole, try to take advantage.
So let me pose this
What's
question.
new
Wait,
is
before y'all move
somebody's
on.
actually paying attention and saying, "Oh, damn, that's fucked up."
So let me ask
this
you.
is like a black person complaining about being black and nobody listens.
Should
This is
somebody
a
wait?
different struggle.
Should someone wait, male or female? Should someone wait till it becomes popular? Listen, answer my question. Should someone wait till it becomes popular, or say something in the event the act happens? Answer that question.
No, you should do it whenever. You should do it whenever the time
doesn't
fits
matter.
you. No, it doesn't. And I'll tell you why. Because at the time, I could literally report something tomorrow and they won't give a fuck.
But it's on record.
But what does that matter? If nothing becomes of it, then what does it matter? Now, to Tom's point, if the media is grabbing straws and saying, "Yeah, hey,"
Then they're going to go back
all
and they're
this
going to
shit,
archive that same allegation or that same.
then guess what?
timeline
Justice
of
is
shit.
going to happen 20 years
Correct,
later. That's
correct.
fine.
And that's okay. I'm agreeing with that.
You know
All
what
the
it
rest
is
time, go
more
ahead.
so than anything else? The fact that a person that's been abused is coming out and talking about it. It's not even just so more so of telling everybody in the world what happened to me. It's more so I let that go. I released that from my system. I'm going to be mentally more stable because I let that go. That's even like this one girl recently. I looked on Facebook and I guess she was like at a funeral or something like that, but she was on her Facebook Live and she put this dude that was sitting next to her on her Facebook Live and said like, "Look, this is the nigga that raped me when I was such and such. He raped a couple people when I was such and such."
That's
And
a
I
whole
feel like,
nother story.
I mean,
That's
that's a
deep.
whole nother story. But listen, I feel like that gave her some empowerment that she was missing before that moment. And I feel like that gave her some shit that she can go on with life and be stronger and talk to these other women that won't come out of their shell. It's very powerful. It's way more powerful than you trying to make it.
So no. So what about Russell Simmons? So what about Ryan Seacrest? What about these people, Matt Lauer, you listen to every morning? What about these guys? What do you think of them?
What about the woman
I'm asking.
that they
No.
touched?
Listen,
Well,
I'm not
we
worried
established
about
that.
them.
We established that. I'm just saying.
Matt Lauer's
What
a
about
fucking
these
man whore, though. So, I mean,
Correct.
some women probably like the attention they got from Matt Lauer, but what about the ones that didn't like that shit? We can't ignore that.
What about Russ? Good old Russ.
Well, Russ kind of been a perv and an asshole for a long time. Listen, if anybody is out here shocked and surprised that people in position of power are out here using their power to take advantage of the system, then you're blind, you're ignorant.
There's some that are though. There's some that are like dumbfounded by this. Oh, how could Matt Lauer do that? He gave me news on whoever and little Jimmy that helped fucking
Matt
broke a
Lauer
leg.
makes $30 million a year.
Exactly,
and
but this I'm saying.
controls 30
This
Rock.
is where America's ignorance comes into play. Same thing. Ryan Seacrest. How could Ryan Seacrest do something like that? He was American Idol's host. These are he gave people chance and opportunity. He gave the Kardashians. He's on E. There are people out there that are like that. Are they not, regular ass?
Hence the whole point of people follow media. So why wouldn't you, if you have been not heard for years and years and years, why wouldn't you come out during this window of opportunity to come out when all of these whoever's are being, spotlight of, doing these kind of things? And it's just like, we brought up something earlier where you said like, okay, is it wrong to come out now versus coming back then? But, and you said, well, it's on record. Being on record don't pay the fucking bills. You know what I mean? Like,
Don't pay the bill.
no, it doesn't, because you have a female.
What you say? What you mean?
Being
by
on
that?
record, what I mean by that is
What you mean by
you
being on
have a
record don't pay the
woman,
bills?
say a woman works at Meyer, right? She got a manager, dude manager at Meyer, right?
Mhm.
and he touches her and makes advances towards her inappropriately, right?
Okay.
She's like, you know what? I don't like that. I'm gonna file a fucking complaint.
Mm-hmm.
She files a complaint. It's on record. Week later, she gets fired. He makes up some dumbass excuse. Oh yeah, you wasn't doing this good, so you're done. He did that off the strength of she reported him. It's still on record, but now she doesn't have a fucking job.
So
Keep
going.
So being on record doesn't pay the fucking
So back
bill.
to your point
so
about
a lot of times
go
these
to the
women,
white man and get your justice.
No, it ain't about the white
Case
man.
closed.
A lot of these women, they don't say anything for that simple fact. They have kids to raise. They have bills to pay.
But is that right?
No, the world ain't right.
So it's not right.
about
I'm
that
just asking though. Is it right?
No, it's not right.
Okay, there you go. It's not right.
There you go. What?
I'm just making a point. Is it right? You
Making
said
what
no.
point? No,
You said
explain your point. Go ahead, T. Explain your point, because you know what? You don't know what the fuck you're talking
You
about.
said no. I'm just asking. Is that right? Yes.
No, it's not right.
They have people themselves, their children, significant others to think about. You're absolutely right.
So what
You're
why are you
110% right. But I'm asking, is that right? Because of that, to not come front and come forward with that information.
So you're basically asking an obvious ass question.
I'm just no. It's not obvious. It's not obvious to some people.
No, it's not right.
Common sense is not so fucking common. Okay, so don't do that.
If anybody is listening to this show and they think it's okay to inappropriately touch someone,
we know that, bro.
Fuck you for one, and two, I don't understand like the logic of people. One, because I am seeing it. These are the people I call like the. This is the same thought I have towards like Trump supporters. Like you actually support this dumb shit. Like you're okay with it. Like for one, this guy he's recorded on video saying, "Oh yeah, it's okay. I do it all the time."
Grabbing the pussy.
You had the reporter that was just like, laughed at it a little bit. He got fucking fired. But you got this guy
Media.
who's running a fucking free world.
For
you know what I mean?
Free world.
It's just like the way the media is set up. Like it's just all bad. Everything is bad. I'm not saying it's right how the media is, because I guarantee you, a month from now, it's gonna be something else. Is gonna be the highlight.
Correct. You know it is.
Something.
You know it is.
And that's my question, right? We flash forward a month. Me Too's taking a hit. Will it die or will it keep going?
Will what die?
No, well, this case died. This sexual allegations case.
Because this is
unfortunately, yes.
Unfortunately, I agree with you, but I think it's a thing that's real and it needs.
I think we're going to try to spread this out.
Keep going,
and more people are going to get exposed throughout the year. Right, 2018. To your point, regular ass time's going to bring something different. Talking about headlights or some shit like that.
It's going to be fucking China nuclear bombs or some shit.
I don't know.
I mean, like 3 months ago was Black Lives Matter.
Exactly. All lives matter.
6 months ago was kids getting shot in schools.
Correct.
A year ago, it's gonna be.
It's a wave, like you said. It's a wave.
Just all I ask is for anybody that's listening to the show, just think for yourself. Just research. Just look. If you see something on the media, just don't take it as that. Actually, look deeper into it. Like we have the internet. Like. It's like the ultimate library. Like you can find out anything you need to know if you just take some time to search and just not be lazy about it.
Just be careful, internets. Watch them cookies.
The media, right. The media power may die down,
So
but
true.
I hope more than anything else, like that women continue to be empowered by me saying me too, or anybody they know personally saying me too. You know what I'm saying? I hope that they are able to get some strength behind that.
Amen to that.
More than anything else.
So, scumbag Sharon. Shoot. Pew, 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 pew.
Watch them cookies, baby.
I know. I always watch my cookies.
Gotta clear them shits.
I always watch my cookies.
Don't like fucking Google Home
Or Apple Air Homes.
Listen. Shout out to anybody getting snitched.
in the room right now.
Listen.
To everything Sherm is saying.
Shout out to anybody that's gonna get a Snitch Bot 2000 for Christmas. So yeah, the Alexa, Google Home, all these things that listen.
So let's talk about
talk to your ass. Like I'm good on
Let's
that.
talk about that. Kind of getting. Yeah. Let's
There's
Your
always a
family members
conspiracy
got to
time.
snitch by it. You be over there talking.
Hey, no, I don't.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Hey, everybody calm down. Sean's
Allegedly.
getting serious right now.
Yeah. So
Allegedly.
let's talk about
Brother
scumbag
is
Sher.
real.
Yeah. Let's talk about Big Brother for a minute
Yeah.
before we close out.
Let's go. Let's do it.
No, can we talk about that?
Yeah.
Is that okay?
It ain't no these iPhones are listening, but ain't no Alexa down here that's about to tell them.
Just don't say bomb. Oh shit! It got recorded. It's recorded.
About to come down the stairs.
Now,
Oh wait,
when y'all-
Bomb's recorded again. Oh, that's twice. Goddamn.
Hey, now when security hit y'all asses up at work tomorrow, talking about some come down to the office. Yeah, don't say nothing. But anyway,
Here we go.
right.
Bomb. Not like BO. not BOM. I could be talking about BOM. I'm talking about
listen,
BOM.
ain't no snitch machines down here, thankfully. I mean, these iPhones, yeah,
yes.
sure, they trying to sell me things, but they ain't trying to take me to jail. That's a whole nother issue.
Oh, yes, they are.
How's it sell you thing?
All the time,
What is it?
all the time.
Dolls.
What did it tell you?
He's got
We'll talk
dolls
about
on
it.
there.
We'll talk- I don't know about dolls. I don't know about dolls.
It's just
do.
kind of wake up and like, hey, Sharon, buy this.
Sherm.
Yeah,
Hey, Sherm, buy
Really?
this.
Does that?
get on the wrong app and you'll see ads that you didn't ask about. Like, hold on.
Let's go into the dark. Let's go into that black internet you go to.
2020 update.
Yeah, you got that. Yeah.
Hey, y'all know what I'm talking about.
Oh, beta ass nigga.
All I'm saying is, don't let these things listen to what you're saying. Like, that's a bad idea.
Wait, but you do know that they could tap into your shit when the battery's dead and you're not connected, right? Because the battery really isn't dead. There's reserve power there.
I want you to show and prove and stop watching Fox News, but that's a whole nother
I'm not
issue.
watching Fox News, baby.
That sounds like a Fox
Who you
News
think
type thing.
who you think's makes these? There's Samsung parts in your iPhone. Where is Samsung from?
Listen,
Sherm?
I told you that. Don't regurgitate information to me. I told you that.
I knew that, nigga.
You can't be too concerned about it because you got one. So
No, I'm not. I don't talk about crazy shit. All I'm saying is, I'm not going to
wait,
willingly.
hello, do you listen to it?
Hold on. I'm not willingly going to go and pay for something that's willingly, actively writing everything that I say the fuck down, just in case some crazy shit does happen.
You
You're
do use the internet,
oh,
right?
well, Alexa says that you said on January 3rd that, no, I don't need that shit. Okay, that's all I'm saying.
So what about Big Brother? Is he always listening? And who is he? Is he a white man somewhere listening? Or a big black nigga with
Listen, I'm going to avoid this topic conversation just because of what I do professionally. So I'm going to pass this on to
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly.
Certain words, if you say along the line.
like
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
like
What's the words?
Dick Paws.
Town's trying to. Look over there. No, motherfucker. No.
There's an elephant. It's a
Yeah.
nigger. That's what it is. A hard R.
Yep.
It's a nigger.
Oh, hard R.
Oh, hard R. Allegedly,
Okay.
because what I do, these mixtapes and these CDs out here.
Well, let me say this: if you got so much shit going on that you got to be worried about what you say around some technology,
Don't use your debit card at the
you're
gas station.
clearly doing the wrong things with your life.
Oh, Jason Bourne ass nigga.
No comment.
As regular ass time, and I look in disgust at the black Negro across the room.
You should do more positive stuff, Sharon.
Yeah, help the kids.
Be
Trick,
like
trick
Iesha.
love the kids.
Be like Iesha.
Can't even talk about my positive things. I don't want Alexis telling on me.
What? Wait! Hold on. What's the downfall of talking about the good things
He
you're
helps.
doing?
He helps hoes. Tom. He empowers bitches.
Is that what it is?
No, that's
and-
not what it is.
Why can't you talk?
I am a supporter of my
Okay, if you
community.
help hoes.
It is.
Listen,
Hoes. Everybody needs love.
I am a supporter of my community.
Hoes
but
needs love too.
we,
you spread
I spared holiday cheer near and far. Okay. All I'm saying is, if you're not doing anything or not, just don't let somebody come in. This is the problem with the fucking Americans. Y'all just think shit is cool. Like, oh, okay. See, right. Like, see, Iesha just saved me because I'm not gonna go there right now. All I'm saying is, don't willingly give the man too much, then wonder why shit's changed for you and why they know everything about you, and these kind of things are happening.
And I actually want to bring up like a good point. Like you were talking about, like you can Google everything. Like actually, like they're trying to charge for the internet right now.
correct.
Yes.
Wait, don't I pay for the internet?
You thought you did.
What is my $75 for my
AT&T
my Wi-Fi going
AT&T.
for? What's my Wi-Fi for?
Go.
Wait, y'all got free internet?
Right. Allegedly.
They still giving out AOL discs? What the fuck?
Your freedom ain't free time.
So wait, fuck all this. I'm trying to save on the bill. Y'all got free internet?
No.
So y'all pay for internet?
He pays for it in some form or fashion.
All I'm saying is
Sacrificial.
all I'm saying is don't give your civil liberties away, bro. They give them to you for a reason. Don't give them away.
He's that slave that's trying to come forth and doesn't make it.
You that slave that was waiting for your white master to get picked up in 12 years a slave. All right, so I had enough of this guy tonight. the moment the white master slave goes up, here this motherfucker come. Pick me up, boss. I don't know who this nigga is. Take me back with you.
He say he tired, boss.
That is Teak for sure.
We already established
That's
that,
right.
that he would be in the
House
if
nigga,
they
field
had,
nigga.
he'd have the other slave fanning him and shit in the
Nigga,
house.
I'm in the family portrait like this.
Yeah, he's that guy. We've already established that.
He's got 4
I
names.
can't.
Don't worry about
But
it.
I'm serious as fuck about this free internet.
Hey, listen, we'll talk about
what's
that
going on
offline.
here?
Really online because your phones will be on.
Oh, excuse me.
The microphones.
Yeah, whatever.
Little lemmings will come out your
Lemmings?
lemmings will come out your little earpiece.
Okay.
Oh, Tales from the Crypt ass nigga. Tales from the Hood. I don't know where it's gone.
The shit.
The shit. Knee deep in the shit. Scumbag Sheriff's giving us those signals. It's done.
We talk too much.
Talk too much.
Did we say too much, sir?
I'm gonna get followed home fucking
Said he gonna get followed home fucking with us. That's okay. Just wake up. It's Monday morning. Go through the judicial system and let them know that people were following you.
Oh my god.
And let them know. Let the white man make your decision for you.
Look, don't get admitted to the mental because I can't come.
Yeah. Don't do that.
Get you. They following me, man.
It's about Finkel and Einhorn. Einhorn, Finkel, Finkel, Einhorn.
Finkel was Einhorn. Get it right, okay?
And that's the name of the show. Finkel was Einhorn. Internets.
Oh god.
The show just goes each and every and all kind of places. Upside, downside, left side, right side.
What was the guy on Don't Be a Menace? The power.
Oh, what was his name?
I can't remember the character.
I can't remember his name. He was like, time to take out the poor white trash.
That's definitely Sherm.
Yeah, that's definitely Sherm. Sherm's that nigga. He's like, my milk of magnesia. Excuse me, sister. Could you tap that white girl over there? Yeah, Sherm's that nigga. Sherm is definitely that
Listen,
nigga.
I'm not that revolutionary.
No,
don't give me that. Don't give me that much credit.
I've seen you in a dashiki, nigga.
I'm not that revolutionary.
No.
Nah, you know, I can't be that. I'm just self-aware, and I'm aware that other people give away things that, you know, just don't be surprised when crazy shit starts happening around here, and people are like, oh, I didn't know that was going to happen. You fucking definitely did know because you let it happen. What's the name of it? It's a Netflix series.
Oh, well, about the internet or
Yeah, it's
his
like
his name
net
was
neutrality?
Preach. His name was Preach.
that's it.
His name is Preach. Chris Spencer ass nigga. Sherm is Chris Spencer, aka Preach.
It's called like shit.
Didn't I say that much?
License agreement or some shit. You know how you get an app and they make you hit
I
accept.
agree. I agree. Because niggas don't like to read. That's why.
Well, guess what? You giving away all your rights when you don't want to read.
Well, guess what?
Lazy
You have a
nigga.
debit card?
Maybe.
All right.
Allegedly.
Yeah, he got one. Listen, he got one.
Allegedly.
Wait. You ever use your debit card at the gas pump?
Allegedly.
Exactly, nigga. That shit. Where you think that shit's going from? Transmitting from the internets from that
Well,
pump.
you gotta remember, I'm from Detroit. I don't use the fucking card at the gas pump. There ain't number swipers out here. I ain't got time for that.
What you use? Your bridge card, nigga?
Hey, I don't know about no bridge card either, but that's a whole nother issue. we getting too
your name
personal.
ain't Nancy Drew, nigga.
We getting too personal tonight on Blue Tigers Fitted, but that's neither here nor there.
That's neither here nor there. Scamming, swiping niggas. Ain't that some shit? How we go from positive movement to preach ass nigga? My milk of magnesia. That's that nigga right there. Chris Spencer. You Chris Spencer, nigga. That's who you are. Don't be a menace. You know who that is.
So I guess I can't use apps.
Yep. Can't use apps.
Can't use the internet.
Don't use Dial Soap.
Can't look at TV.
Or Dove Soap. Don't use
What
Dove
else
Soap.
can I do?
They're racist.
Damn, what can I do? Can I breathe? Don't drink milk.
Procter and Gamble's the devil, so don't brush your teeth.
Can I?
No, GE.
And Procter and Gamble. Look it up.
Okay.
All right.
So basically, if you're not on a mission to go live off the
I
land
live in Amish.
with no clothes on,
No clothes, no electricity.
you failing right now.
Pretty much.
And nigga, you're fully clothed.
That's crazy.
Boo-foo.
Damn.
This is how it goes.
Message for real.
Sharon's perpetrating, man.
How it goes.
I don't believe this nigga. He
Well,
needs more people.
I don't know. I like the way I'm living. So
I love
fuck it. It is what it
Yep.
is.
Free Wi-Fi and all.
I'm still.
For
I don't get
now.
free Wi-Fi. I
Listen,
gotta pay for my shit.
I'm still hitting I accept to everything. If I want it, I'm getting it. I accept.
I'm
accept.
spoiled,
And
nigga.
I'm gonna say I didn't do it. I'm gonna say my credit card was stolen.
Identity theft.
I'm gonna call back and say I don't approve of these charges. Wear a mask and put black tape over your license plate. Go get
right,
gas.
now
That's
you-
first thing. Talking about first thing niggas do when they get to find a credit card, go get gas and chicken.
Yeah,
Like,
I've been that guy. This is what I'm trying to tell you. Okay, I've been that guy. I found credit cards and went and got gas.
shit.
instantly.
I'm a quarter to E. Shit, I'm gonna go. Let me see if I can fill up real
yes,
quick.
exactly. All I'm
Zip
saying
code,
is,
don't know. 0 enter. Go.
All I'm saying is, internets, check your credit report. Make sure you ain't got 5 houses in your name. And your ass.
You
got
gotta
a-
be careful of
a
that. Life locked
570
and got
credit
hacked.
score. Exactly.
See?
So that's all I'm saying.
Experian is fucked up. You don't know what your shit is, a 580 or a 720.
All of this motherfuckers out here right now reading their social security to Alexa out loud, thinking she ain't recording your shit. Yes. Okay.
It's true.
373-21-7719.
And you know every digit in your social means something. Did you know
Yeah,
that?
exactly.
The middle two actually mean
Your race, right?
No. It's the state and city in
Oh.
which you were born. Depending on the country code it makes a ton of sense where you were born.
It's yeah.
Yeah, so last
we'll have to
form
have
I
a
asked, I'd be
real-
like 0, 0, 0, 0.
We'll
Oh,
have
sorry,
to
that's
have a-
invalid. Well, ask me who my fucking favorite actor was.
We'll have to have a real conspiracy talk, but tonight ain't tonight. All
Tonight
I'm
ain't
saying
tonight.
is, yeah, just don't buy nobody Alexa. That's all I'm saying. don't buy Alexa.
That shit cheap though. That's a good stocking.
$29.99, little pod. I'm gonna get you one, nigga. I'm gonna get you one for Christmas.
You gonna throw that
That's
shit
all,
back at you?
that's all by Sherman hockey puck of Alexa.
Nah, he gonna use that bitch.
He
I'm
will
gonna
use
buy
it.
it. Matter of fact.
I'll put that shit in my car.
No, he a nigga. He gonna sell that shit.
Where's the cheapest gas?
He gonna sell that shit.
Hey, Alexa. Marosse and Meringue. Oh, I ain't going over there.
What is the closest and cheapest gas station next to the best wings in the city?
Aisha.
Yes.
Sorry.
No, I mean, y'all fine. Y'all are in my
Our
entertainment.
shit is so opposite to what her movement is.
Listen.
Like just what
Listen,
we're
but you
talking
gotta have it
It's
all.
about balance.
Right. It's that we talked about balance. It's
I don't
niggas.
like being a negative back.
No. It's negatives and positives, man. It's good bacteria and bad bacteria, okay?
Yeah, if you say
All right?
so.
You know what I'm talking about. Listen, and we need the good bacteria like we need the bad bacteria.
Don't do the
Nope,
nurse.
nope.
Don't do the nurse
Nope.
and the knowledge. Don't do that
Nope,
shit.
nope.
No, don't do
Good
that.
bacteria, bad bacteria. That's why you wash your hands with cold water, not fucking hot water. You burn off all the goddamn.
That's a
Don't lie to the internet.
That's
bro.
definitely a
Don't-
teak
don't
philosophy
lie.
right there.
We're not gonna go into
It's
that.
not.
Nah.
Just ask your surgeon before she opens your ass up and she washing it hot or cold. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. You niggas do that shit before you open up a Hungry Man, motherfuckers. Ain't that a bitch?
Anywho,
Anywho.
next.
Anywho.
Jeez. You're on your own.
That's another code word down here. You better stop saying that shit down here. Studio One be all fucked up. You get an abolishment next time. Freeze, nigger!
No, it's hard R. Get
It's
it
hard
right.
R. It's hard R. Next time you see your friend, don't call him a nigger. Call him a hard R.
There it is.
There it is. Wise words by regular ass time.
Yep.
Scumbag Sherm. Regular ass time.
Mm-hmm.
BTF Creed. Aisha, thank you.
Thank you.
Year by Design, December 30th.
Yes.
Get your tickets now. For the
Yep.
shit sell out. Hurry up. Don't be slowful in business, internets.
Don't
okay?
be slow.
Because $10. That's right, nigga. Read it in your Bible. It's in Revelation somewhere.
What?
King James, not the new NIV. $10, 11 to 3.
Yes.
We can't wait. We
I
love
can't
you.
wait.
We appreciate you coming.
Aw.
Seriously. And for everybody listening, follow us. Why? Why do people say follow us? Because you just do that shit, okay? You go to BTF Times page, you follow him, hit follow, okay? You may see some random shit. Nigga may be sitting out in Belle Isle and some flowers and shit. You might
I do that shit.
I like the flowers. Scumbag Sherm, he may not post on it all, but just some black shit up because niggas trying to go dark because he don't want nobody to know about him. I mean,
This nigga take a picture with his shit laying on the table and just fucking post that shit.
I'm out here wherever you're not. You ain't
Stay
never
woke.
there.
Stay woke.
Stay woke. Oh, get out, ass nigga. Sunken place. Of course, myself.
Yeah, we got a mic situation tonight. It's been a lot of hate from over here to my right, but that's a whole nother issue.
But it's all love, and you know I love you, and you're my brother, man. BTF Teak, BTF Fresh Man. Shout out to everybody. Daily Brew Podcast, G-Spot Podcast, Blue Tigers Fitted Network. Fuck with us, internets. We love you. Until the next time, this has been the Blue Tigers Fitted Show. We out. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.